friends, this is Willow Homestead, and I'm Hattie. Here with me are my two pups, Sahara, and right under me is Finn. They live here with me and my husband in this 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment with a patio, which is a major bonus. So we have decided to pull up our bootstraps and create a homestead right where we're at, right here. Most people think of a lot of land with a homestead, which isn't exactly the case. Not everyone can live on a 10-acre farm. But what you can do is be as sustainable as you possibly can wherever you're at, which for us means cooking and baking from scratch, which I love, buying locally from farmers markets and local farmers, ranchers, and soon to be will be our patio garden. So please subscribe, follow, like, come alongside me and learn with me on this journey. Today we are actually going to be starting our own plants for our patio garden, which is a big step for me, something that I have never done, something that I've been trying to do lots of research on, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about seeds. Probably the most important thing that you want to do when choosing your seeds is pick out food that you will eat. These are all things that we eat on a pretty regular basis. So I cook so much. So I have a lot of herbs. So starting out, we have chives, basil, parsley, rosemary, thyme, and sage. All of these things I use fairly often. So these are some things that we're going to be trying. Some of them are so easy. It's a type that has a coating on it for really small seeds, so it's easier to plant them. Not all of them, but some of them are that way. Next, we have some salad greens. So rocket salad, which I'm pretty sure is a type of an arugula. I love arugula, guys. It's so peppery. It's not boring at all. And then we have just regular lettuce, which is a staple around here. And you guys, my husband would not allow me to not plant spinach. Spinach is his absolute favorite thing. Some other things that I cook with a lot are peppers and jalapenos. I am from New Mexico and I need my pico and my salsa, so these are a must. Some snacking things and things that I just love in general are sugar snap peas and cucumbers. They also come in real handy whenever you're cooking a lot. And then last, I'm so excited, this is probably the most exciting thing for me to grow, are tomatoes. I love tomatoes, and you guys, if there is anything that takes me back to my childhood, it is these yellow pear tomatoes. I can remember being a very small child and running out to the garden and picking and stuffing my mouth full of as many as these as were on the vine. So we have a yellow pear tomato, we have a jelly bean hybrid tomato, which is some sort of cherry tomato, I'm guessing. And then we have a garden leader monster tomato. Yes. So we are going to be doing these in 2 different ways, because this is all kind of just like a little experiment. I've never really started plants inside. We've always just started them outside, sowing in the ground. So the 2 different ways that I'm planning on doing this is in these little cardboard containers and also in these little plastic containers. The cool thing about these is that I thought that it's almost kind of like its own little mini greenhouse. So usually how people start seeds inside is in something like these, but they're bigger and they're black plastic, and they have heated pads below and lights on top. I don't have all that stuff. So this is kind of where I'm saying this is just one big experiment, because what we're going to be doing is growing a little bit of each plant in these and in here, and putting them outside and putting them outside during the day and then bringing them inside during the night so that they're not affected by any freezing or frost. And then from there, we'll see what works, what didn't work, and how we can better perform next year. The only thing that I need to do before putting the potting mix into these is I actually need to get a needle and start poking holes into here, because I don't know if you can see this, but there are holes down in these. That's for drainage. If there are no ways for water to get out, then you can overwater, and we don't want to do that because that can kill your plant. So I'm gonna go ahead and poke some holes in here and then we'll get started. So how I plan on making holes in these containers is pretty simple. It may not be the best idea, but I also don't want to crack these in any way. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is just take a needle and heat it over my candle here. We're gonna poke some holes. So let's do this. Alright guys, so we have all of them. I'm pretty sure I counted 16 seed packets, so that's how many of these we're gonna have. So we're gonna do 16 of these and then 16 of the cardboard seed starter things. So I finished filling up all of our seedling trays. I made a big mess, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up, and then we're going to start planting our seeds. Hey guys, so I know that looked really quick before, but that took a really long time. But we're finally done. Every seed that I have one in the cardboard containers and actually a few in each. A few in each cardboard and a few in each of the plastic. So we're going to see how each of those does. And if one does better than the other, then I know for next year. What we're gonna do from here is we're going to be keeping them outside during the day so that they can get the sunlight that they need. And then at night, whenever there's a risk of frost or freeze, we're gonna bring them inside. So if you want to follow along on this experiment, go ahead and like and follow. Comment on how you start your seeds, or if you've ever started seeds inside, or if you usually do it outside. I want to know what you guys do too. So thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.